Hi, folks. This is Daniel Bowen. I'm also known as the Abby Rabbi or the Abby Rabbi. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit just off the cuff, and everything else. You'll know the scriptures I'm referring to, and if not, there's a local store down the road that'll sell you a Bible, and you can take and look things up. I like doing stuff like this every once in a while, just talking candidly and just let you know that I was doing some thinking this week, and it occurred to me that there is the unasked questions of life, like, why did God hate Egypt so bad? And I got thinking about that this week, and a lot of focus has been around there since Passover and the progression of the children of Israel throughout in our readings. But I was dwelling kind of back there and looking at it and just trying to contemplate on these things. And, well, there's some reasons that came up. First of all, the Pharaoh was a very arrogant man. And God's not into arrogance. Satan's into arrogance. Secondary issue is that they believed in slavery, and God believes in freedom. And his son, the Yeshua HaMashiach, who came to this world, talked about being free. I have come to set you free. He who led the captives captivity, right? He who was son is set free is free indeed. He brought us out of the land of the houses of bondage. The idea of God and concept is freedom and not bondage. They were not regulatory. They give 90% of what you earn belonged to Pharaoh. 10% belonged to you, and even that was tax. Sound familiar? God is the other way around. He wants 90% given to you, and 10% is back, and the 90% is not taxed. You're not taxed when it comes to things of God. Pharaoh's burdens were hard. God's requests are easy. Pharaoh's appointed taskmasters over top of us to make sure that things gotten done, not just got done, but done in the area that he wanted them done, when he wanted them done, and how he wanted them done. And it was never good enough. God does not put taskmasters over top of us. Even though there's people out there who are taskmasters in our lives and put the burdens upon us, they do not, no matter what they claim to be, are from God. Thirdly, is that they had a corporate welfare system, and whereas God has a social welfare system. What's the difference? Is that the state, 100% of what you own belonged to the state in Egypt, and the Pharaoh delegated out what you had for your necessity. Whereas in God's world, he says that we have a social responsibility to give alms to the poor and look after the widows and care for the orphans and visit the sick and those which are in prison. These are just a few of the things that came up to light. They had false gods. We have a true God. They had multiple gods, and everything was a god out there in Egypt. Whereas in our world, hear, O Israel, the Lord your God, the Lord, he is one, solo, number uno, one, sanctified by himself. Sorry, I'm looking for things as I'm talking here. Me being me, and the typical me, I have to do more than one thing at the same time or nothing gets done. I really need a secretary. I actually need finances. I am so far out, man, and I have so many requests to come, and there's just nothing there. And my heart desire, people, is that I like to go, and I'd like to visit all the requests of people who want me to come, and that. But ultimately, people who are asking me, when are you going to come? Are you going to come? Myself, Ben Schreiber, and anybody else who wants to listen, what we have is what we make, and many of us just have menial task jobs by which we don't make a large income. We are not supported by the ministry. 100% that you give goes straight into the ministry and what it expands, and we give out Bibles free. We hand out free food, free. We hand out clothing, very free. All right, and we have so many needs these days. And I know you too. You're going through a rough time and hard time. And I'm not one of these preachers that are out there saying, if you give me $49.99, I'll take your name to the cross, and if you give me $1,000, I'm going to take you on to Jerusalem, and so on and so on. I'm not people. I've been out there for 30 plus years. It's been a struggle. Finances aren't the same, and they never will be the same. So we can make all the excuses we want to. But ultimately, in the end, man, it's gonna come down to you and me. And I've been there since 19. I was ordained in 1975, so you can do the math. In September of 1975, and a place called Emmanuel Campground, in a little place called Newcastle Bridge, New Brunswick, with a group called New Christian Center Church, which is Emmanuel Fellowship. There it is. And I'm getting old. I'm starting to forget. As long as I don't forget you, oh my God, and I don't forget you, oh my people. And I thank you, people, for the prayers and the caring and the support that I received this week. Until next time, this is the Rabbi Daniel saying Shalom.